Good morning. Today we're going to do a little experiment. We're going to see how many followers we can gain on a personal Instagram account in the next 24 hours. So what's a personal Instagram account? A personal is basically one person's account. It's not a brand account, it's not a curation account. It is an individual's account who is a content creator and who posts their own content that they produce. So the account we're gonna go for today is my girlfriend's account, Mindy the Lion. She's at 58.8 thousand followers. Our goal is to at least get that over 100K. We'll see exactly where that lands in the next 24 hours. Right now, it is about 9:30 a.m. on Thursday, November 23rd. So this is our starting point. Friday, November 24th, 9:30 is where we're gonna stop and we're gonna see what we got. First things first, when doing a campaign like this, you wanna make sure that the account that you're working with is actually got good content. We did a previous video where we did this with a curation account. A lot of people are asking, how do I do with my personal account? You wanna do with your personal account? Awesome. Do you have good content? You have to make sure your content is actually something that's appealing. I'd like to think that Mindy's content is pretty good. I think it should stick. I think people will like it. I think people should follow it. But just use your own judgment. It's easy to be so attached to your own personal account and think, oh, this is really good content, whether it is or it isn't. Do you think this is good? Do you think people will actually want to follow it? How is it different? How does it stand out? What's appealing about it? Number one, make sure your content on the account is good. That's just baseline. Number two, you have to make an ad, because now you're making a commercial that's going to be posted on other Instagram accounts with the sole purpose of getting their followers to follow you, or in our case, Mindy's account. I've whipped up a little edit entirely off of Mindy's content. Let me just play this back for you.
Oh, na, 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 na.
So this is content from her travels. I've actually got another ad here just in case. Better have more than less. Now that's the format. Essentially it's a good track, a bunch of her best content pieced together into a little show reel, and then it's got a call to action at the end saying follow Mindy the Lion, and it's got a watermark throughout the whole video, so as you're watching it you see whose content you're watching. So that's the idea. This is the ad that's now going to go get posted on other accounts, ideally relevant accounts, essentially shout outs asking their followers to follow this account, which is Mindy's. So the way you go about getting yourself posted on these accounts is you either pay them or you provide some sort of leverage. In our case, we have leverage to provide. We don't have to spend any money. We have other accounts that we can offer them in exchange for posting our ad. We can post their ad. So we basically cross-promote each other. If you are starting out with nothing, no leverage, there are other things you could do. There's a whole video about this. If you're interested in learning more on how to find these large pages, how to get in touch with them, how to get posted on them, I'm gonna leave a link in the description to that video so you can just click that and watch more. And we're gonna move forward with this experiment. We're gonna start reaching out to these pages and we're gonna start getting the ad posted. All right, so it's almost 10 a.m. We've got the ad running on a bunch of pages. I'm just gonna go have a look here and see where we're at. We are up on cool DIY bids, 3 mil. It's probably gonna be a female type of DIY audience, which will probably vibe with Mindy's page. We are up on calligraphy video. Also sounds like it could be a female DIY audience. We are up on how it looks. This is a 8.4 million page. We are up on puberty hits, 4.6 million follower page. We are up on amazing videos, 5.3 million page. We are up on random videos, 5.5 mil. And we're up on epic daily jokes, 4 million page. So we've got a pretty good lineup here. Her ad is being posted on a lot of very large pages. A lot of people are seeing her ads right now and being exposed to it. So hopefully the ad works. Hopefully it converts. Hopefully it's enticing people to actually go follow Mindy. And I'll check in with you in a couple hours to see where the following's at. All right, welcome back. It is just past 1 p.m. We're gonna check in on the progress here. So the account is now at 69.2 thousand followers. So we just got just over 10,000 followers in the past 3.5 hours. The views are converting pretty well. You know, we got the ad posted on a lot of big pages. The ad is pretty good, the page is pretty good. A lot of things are sort of coming together into one thing. I know a lot of people have a personal account and they've asked, how do I grow my own photography or my own content or my own personal brand? So anyhow, this is the 3.5 hour campaign update. We are over 10K followers so far. We're gonna keep it going. I'll update you in a couple more hours. Okay, update time. It is 4 o'clock, still Thursday, November 23rd. We started this project at about 9:30 a.m. today. We are currently at 88.1 thousand followers. We were at 58.9, I think, when we started. So we almost got 30K since starting this project. Just goes to show that it definitely is possible, whether you do it on a personal account or whether you do it on a curation account, so long as you have good content, good ad, and you get nice, big, juicy pages to post you. There's a couple other elements go into it, like time of day, relevance of pages, etc. But essentially, it really just comes down to these 3 things. Good page, good content, good ad. Sorry, 4 things. Good page, good content, good ad, and getting posted on large, relevant accounts. Now, I know you might think that the last part is the most important part, just getting posted on large, relevant accounts is what's gonna grow it for you. Not the case. You know, if this was some shitty ad or some shitty page, this would just not work. You would be throwing all your money, all your energy to the wind because nothing would stick. And I know this because I've tested this before. If you don't have the first 2 things dialed, it doesn't matter who's posting you, it doesn't matter what ads are going up, it doesn't matter how much money you're spending on all this, it just won't stick. So, good page, good content, large network, and you get results like this just by following this formula. Anyhow, I hope this is helpful. I will check in with you later, probably at some point again tonight, and we'll see where we're at that point. Okay, it's 9:30, Thursday, November 23rd, 9:30 in the evening. It's been about 12 hours since we've been at this. So, Mindy's account is at 94.1 thousand followers. So, things are looking good. That's how it's done with a personal account. It's not much different than doing it with a curation account. As long as you have your good content, and as long as you have a good ad, the strategy is exactly the same. The engagement's going up on the account, everything, the numbers are going up. I mean, you can check all this out on Social Blade later. I hope you're enjoying it, and I'll check in with you tomorrow morning. Okay, good morning. It is just past 10 o'clock, Friday, November 24th, and we have just rolled over 50K. The account's at 109. So it took a little bit longer than 24 hours to get 50K. I'm still gonna call this video 50K in 24 hours because it's pretty damn close. It's like just over half an hour longer. The engagement's gone way up. Her engagement wasn't too high before, it was about 2,000 likes. Now it's at about 6, 7 plus. So that's good. You know, when you work with brands as an influencer, what they look for is engagement, not just number. 100K is a good threshold for somebody as an influencer to work with brands. 7% or more engagement is usually what they look for. So Mindy's got all of those bases covered. I understand this might seem like a lot of followers really quickly. If you have your doubts, I encourage you to check out the Social Blade. Check it out, see for yourself. Now, Social Blade hasn't updated yet for some reason, but anyways, when they do update, by the time you're watching this video, I'm sure it's already updated and you will see exactly how many followers she got. I just wanted to show you that it can be done. You know, I made a video previously showing you how this can be done with a curation account. If you're not a content creator, if you don't know how to do content, you can do this as well. And there's a video that we did 100K in 48 hours. You can check that out. A lot of people were asking, okay, what if I'm a, personal, I want to grow my personal account, I want to grow my photography. So I just wanted to show you that you can do the exact same thing. You know, the same principles apply, nothing is different. You still need a good ad, you still need the page to just have good content on it. And then once you have those 2 things dialed, and I have to stress, those 2 things are way more important than the actual pages who post you. A lot of people in the last video were asking, how do I get posted on these big pages? That's the most important thing. Nothing else matters. Nothing's further from the truth. You need to get your content and your ad dialed. Otherwise, no matter who's posting you, it's just not gonna stick. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments. And before we go, let's have a few words from Mindy.
Hey, you guys.
Are you stoked? Are you stoked, Alan? Okay.
Yeah, I'm super pumped. Everyone seems to be really engaged and they're all good people. I'm getting a lot of really interesting questions like about my background as well as how I managed to travel so much, and everyone seems to be pretty excited about the content they've discovered and everything like that. So yeah, it feels good.
You got any creepers?
No creepers. I did have one gentleman ask me to send nudes, so I just had to give him the old block and delete.
So you mentioned to me that 100K is a good threshold for brands working with people. I know you were talking to some brands and they were looking for, numbers and engagement.
Yeah, I had a couple friends that have been blowing up on Instagram recently. Like one of my friends, Christina, is at about 150K now, and I remember when she was in sort of the 50, 80K range, she was looking for brand deals. She had a PR background, so she knew there was potential there, but she couldn't actually land any deals. And it was like overnight. As soon as she crossed over that 100K threshold, it was like every post had something that she was doing with someone, and the door just opened right up as soon as that happened. So it was really cool to see, and it was quite motivating actually to see the amount of success that she had, and it made me feel like, okay, like I'm pretty close too, I wanna do it.
You're still opening doors. Okay, so it's Black Friday. We gotta go back to other business now. Anyways, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, leave them in the comments below. Ask your questions, we'll probably answer them. Watch the other videos in this series, because those might already answer your questions. Okay, anyways, good times. I hope you found this video useful. I hope you can apply some of this to your own Instagram page, your own growth campaigns. Check out Mindy's if you're a content creator. Check out our other video about how to make a curation page if you're not a content creator. If you want to learn more about all this stuff and go way deeper, there's a link in the description. Click the link, enter your email. We'll send you some stuff that doesn't really fit on this YouTube channel because it's longer and more in depth. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Share this with a friend and subscribe to the channel because there's more coming. See you.